choose who can participate. You want me to just close it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're live.
You sure it ain't showing it?
It says live. It's showing this thing in the video.
I don't care about that.
Okay. But it says live. It's counting down. Nobody's watching yet.
It ain't showing it being live.
Here, give me. I'll look on it and see. I may have to restart my phone.
It ain't showing it live.
It's my phone's behind, probably. It's live.
One person on there.
Yep, one person's watching.
Trying to get it to show so I can pull the chat up.
Well, here, let me see if I can get it to
Is it on?
the filament corner.
Yeah, your phone might want me to load.
Yeah, here, let me redo my phone.
Well, I've got it signed in under my account.
I don't know nothing about that yet.
Yeah, no you don't.
Now there's other people watching.
Right here.
Yeah, it shows your live.
Okay. Here, see if you can get his, see if you can see his chat. She's got it pulled up.
I can see him. My chat ain't doing that. Low cuts on the internet. Obviously.
Is mine working now? I'm gonna sit down and make sure.
I don't see how you're having such a hard time on the porch.
Who?
This phone.
Mine is too.
My phone's got issues.
That one person watching was me, but it lagged.
Just put it back on mine and I'll close it out and see if I can pull it up.
You believe me? I got Caitlin.
I don't want to.
You
Go
got
ahead and get her.
2,000.
You want your picture taken?
On that thing, it might make me look terrible.
Just be tiny. If it's got one.
Two people watching.
What do you do? Videoing while we're streaming?
She didn't like me.
She didn't believe you that yours could video?
Yeah, she did.
Alright, it's switching back over to yours.
I'm just going to cut the phone off and reboot it.
Oh,
Sometimes I have to do that. You on the chat?
Yeah, but my phone's about to die. And
Go get my box in my room.
I don't
It's in
know
my
how
purse.
good it's gonna load.
Get the black box out of my purse.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Did you blow that thing up with load?
It's bad off. So is this on mine?
It's some back in your account.
Okay, you want me to close it out and see if I can get it
I
to
don't know.
work?
You said you were going to do something.
Yeah, that's what I do. My phone's bad off. I need a different one, but see, it's cracked all to pieces, and then it has no data storage or whatever the heck you call it. Okay.
I'll figure out what I'm wanting to try.
Excuse you.
Got a bunch of options here.
Why'd you bring my purse?
What?
Just
Not gonna
give
try
me
them all,
my
but
purse. You're the one that wanting it, not me.
Who's reading
Just
the
don't
comment
drop it.
section? I didn't read in the comment section.
I'm gonna try to pull it up on mine. Oh, that's probably why you can't. Not connected. Mine keeps doing that.
oh, it keeps disconnecting from the
Yep.
Wi-Fi.
Every day.
No wonder this thing's having trouble.
Yep, and I have to go in there and unconnect the Wi-Fi.
Well, we can't see the chat right now,
No,
so
probably won't be able to if it don't let me on there, unless she can.
Well, it start getting dark on me.
And for some reason it signs me into something else.
what?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
let's find out. It won't let me in.
I can look at the chat. It would just be slow.
She said, maybe it'll fix in a minute. I don't know. You don't pull them up on the screen, does it?
I don't know if it does or not, to be honest.
I don't see any.
I don't go live much.
Hey, anybody write something. Let me see if it pulls it up on the screen.
If there's anybody watching.
Oh, there's two watching. Of course, one might be her. Okay, yep, it's pulling it up. Okay, let me put this up. I guess I stand there until
Just put the suit in that seat.
I try to get my phone, if my phone ever straightens
I
out.
can see the chat.
Okay, you gonna read it to him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to try some pods from Clayton Hollingsworth. He sent me some. I sent him a box back of pods. Don't touch that cap. They've put
Yeah,
they put its monthly medicine on it. So he sent me 25 different kinds of peppers, and I'm not going to try them all. I've only got, I think, 9 little cups to put the seed in to collect. And I'm not going to eat the whole pepper. I'm just going to take a little piece of it and try it. See what I think of it. But I am interested in trying some of them, so. We've got a bunch of different ones here. We've got the Rimmert, Hellboy, Mustard Primatale, Chocolate Primatale, the Brain Strain Long, the Yellow/Orange Primo, the Primo XL, the Chocolate Primo, the WHP/66, the 7-Pot Cinder, the Morga Red Monster, the Red B003, the Orion, the Bigfoot, the 7-Pot WAL, Bismarck Chocolate, Chocolate Reaper, Reaper Purple Peach, which is a very pretty pepper. And then the Reaper, just normal Reaper, the Reaper of Death peach, which is an even prettier pepper. That's a very pretty pepper there. Beast Caramel, which is also a pretty pepper. Bootlegs Reaper, Tiberius Smaller Caramel, BTRX the End, and then a Bismarck Red. So that's all the different ones.
You don't have but 2 watching. One of them's her. So far.
Well, everybody's probably busy doing stuff. It's the weekend.
And my phone hooked back up, and then it dropped it again. I had it on the stream, and then it went. Whoop.
Well, that don't surprise me.
No, I have an awfulest time out of this one.
It shows 3 people watching from me.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's not me. I'm not even connected. That says I'm connected to. Let's see if it'll let me on there this time. Yep, it's showing 3. You got a thumbs up.
So, I think I'm going to try this one here. It's supposedly the hottest one, according to some pepper eaters. The chocolate trematale. So I think I'm going to try that one first.
Jack and Dane, I think, said, "Hey, Spanky.
Hey,
Can I share this on Facebook?"
you go right on ahead. I don't care.
That would be awesome.
I don't care. I want to try some of these peppers because they're new to me. Well, most of them are. And I want to save the seed out of them because I love growing peppers. This is supposed to be one of the hottest on the block, chocolate trematale. So I want to try a little sliver of it and get the seed. And then I'll find something to do with the rest of it. I'll probably dry it like I do the other peppers. Use them in different stuff, like rubs and stuff. I've been de-seeding peppers all weekend. You can ask them. I've been doing big old harvest of different peppers, de-seeding them.
Yep.
And yes, I do de-seed them without no gloves on. I do what I just showed. I cut from the top down, pop it out. And if you get anything on, you better lick it off.
Want me. This stuff burns me up.
So, let's see if we can...
Jack and Dana said, "Peppers are Jack's, Jordan, and Mrs." And then said, "I shared this on the No Life Beekeepers Facebook page."
That smell. You want to smell it? You want to smell it?
Oh no, I'll pass. I'll be in here, out here sneezing.
Smells so good.
Phew.
I'm not joking. It
No, I
smells good
smell
to
it
me.
all the way over here. Take my breath away.
It smells good to me.
Smells
So,
like pepper.
that's the chocolate trematale.
Oh, why does my phone keep doing this?
It's a bee.
It didn't look like a bee. It looked like a yellow jacket.
Oh goodness, I hope not.
They've been swimming, flying. I mean, what?
They've been swimming.
It needs to
They've been
go
flying
on.
around the cat's bowls. There's 2 of them.
They need to go on.
The food bowl.
Care about no yellow jackets. Be out here stinging us. What is that? Is that it?
I don't see nothing.
Something keeps flying around me. Now,
Probably that gnat that just.
I hate it. If
flied
it's a
past
yellow
me.
jacket, I'm out of here.
I don't see nothing.
That yellow jacket.
I will vacate the porch.
The yellow jacket's gone.
Them things, me and yellow jackets don't get along good.
So,
looking at yellow, that pan.
so I'm going to try this piece of this pepper. You see it's not very big, but it's going to pack a wallop. I got my rag if I start sweating real bad, and I might get the hiccups. I'm prone to get the hiccups. So it's got a very different burn to it.
I don't like to burn any of them, personally.
I can see why they could say Etton's the hottest. I have a hard time describing the flavors. So, but the burn on that was, I guess the easiest way to describe it would be like different pitches. You got lower pitch, higher pitch. That was like a really high pitch. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It's all over my tongue right now.
So it's a hot pitch.
Mm-hmm.
These are shaking. Somebody's shaking.
I accidentally hit it.
Oh, okay.
Like even that little tiny piece has got me lit up. But, I mean, you wouldn't want to eat that whole thing. I can tell you that right now. That thing ain't no joke. Yeah, I can feel the sweating coming on. Just from that tiny little piece. They got an interesting flavor. It's hard for me to describe it. I didn't taste sweetness to it. I want to say kind of a fruity-like flavor. Kind of weird. It wasn't really earthy though. To me it wasn't. That's what they describe a lot of those chocolate pods. They describe them as being earthy. So it's already starting to go away. But you wouldn't want to eat a whole one of them unless you're a hardcore pepper eater. But it's something new to me. Can you go get me one of my drinks?
Oh, you got a water?
Oh, is that for me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Unless you want one of your drinks.
No. You don't want to drink water while you're eating hot stuff.
Oh, well then I need to get you one of your
Cause
drinks.
it spreads it around,
Well,
the
here,
capsaicin
don't drink
around.
it.
I ain't worried. I need something to wash it down my throat better.
He says that as he drinks water.
I just need to wash the little piece of eight down my throat
Which
better.
one do you need?
No, I'm fine. So yeah, that'll make the capsaicin flare back up because the water spreads it around, but it don't properly pick it up. That's how milk gets rid of the burn. It just picks up the capsaicin and moves it, which is why if your mouth's killing you on fire, the last thing you should do is drink the milk. You should gargle with it and spit it out. That way it's picked up the capsaicin out of your mouth, but now you're getting rid of it. You're spitting it out. If you swallow it, you're just taking it down into your stomach. Speaking of, I can feel it going down. It's a little warm. But that was a tiny piece I ate, son. You can see where I've been de-seeding peppers over the weekend with this knife. I got them all over it. So here's the, if you can see that, those seeds. I'm going to pull the seeds off of this, label it, and then I'll pop that head top back into the pepper, and I'll stick it in my smoker, dry it down, and see the heat's already dissipating from that little that was a little tiny piece, and I felt it sweating. The saliva production builds up because your body thinks that it's burning. So, but if you get any out on you, you better not touch your eyes, mess with your nose, up in your nose, any other areas. Have one of y'all got the chat? Are they saying anything on the screen?
Let's see. My name is said like this, Danae.
There you go, Danae.
I think I'm behind somehow.
No, because mine shows the same thing.
But mine's behind. It's showing back when he had a hold of the pepper and he don't have a pepper in his hand. So I don't know. I finally got it to connect after a lot of hard work there.
Yep.
Got 4 watching. Cause of course 2 of them's probably us.
See if y'all write anything. That way they can read it out.
Hers is not on it. Do you want him to fix yours on it?
No, mine's on it.
But
Oh, it's showing old.
what are you talking about?
So you're doing different stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see. Jack and Danette said, we're still here
Let's see.
watching Spanky's nose run, LOL.
No, my nose wasn't running yet.
Beth, which one's
Oh.
I guess I'll try that mustard primatali next. It shouldn't be as hot as chocolate. Mustards tend not to be.
I think that pretty peach one's pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to eat it, but it's pretty.
And somebody over here is losing their mind. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Because the cat about tripped Mama.
Oh.
Cat about tripped me.
Yeah, that happens.
Run up, lifted up one of my legs, and I about went
So this
flying
is a
out.
very beautiful pepper here. I know it's getting dark. That's a chocolate not a mustard primatali. I done the chocolate one. It's got a nice green color. It'll be interesting to see what it tastes like. What you doing? Sliding away?
Because I
You
don't
scared?
know. Yeah, because some of them are very strong and they'll make me start having trouble breathing and coughing or something.
My Lord, she acts like she saw the funniest thing in the world.
Didn't feel too funny when my leg went flying up in the air.
You stepped on the cat.
I didn't step on her. She tripped me. And then she looked at me like, Mom, what are you doing?
So this is how I do them here. I just put that knife in through the top, go around, try to make sure I don't.
Okay. Jack and Danae said, that your daughter, Spanky?
No, it ain't my daughter. I ain't got no daughter.
That is his baby sister, and I'm his mom.
So
He is single.
There's the inside of it if you can see it. Smells exactly the same.
Looks thin wild, is it?
I mean, they are pretty thin.
Like
wild.
a Scotch bonnet. Is it that thin?
No, it's thinner than that.
Said, oh, hey, ladies. Hello. Say hey, little bug.
I don't know. See,
Question.
Yeah, I told him that you're his baby sister.
Oh.
see, I sent a dragon's breath to Tim and Hannah. If it gets there before it goes bad, it got delayed. For him, he said he'd try it, so I was hoping maybe he would see that I was live and join in to see the fun. So I'm just pulling some extra seed out of this. Because when somebody only sends you one pod and you want the seeds, you better get every seed you can out of it. You know.
Yep, my son's very serious about his pepper seeds. He takes it very seriously, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he does.
I like my peppers. I like growing them.
Okay, they said, LOL, we can wait for that video.
He might live stream it. I don't know.
He may. That would be nice.
Now it's estimating Monday. It was supposed to arrive today.
Huh.
So he may not do it. You know.
Yeah.
But he said he was game for it, so I sent him one.
Let's see. Jack's like that with all his garden veggies.
Yeah, I grew some corn this year. It was good, wasn't it? Getting ready, you know, get the pre-sweats off the brow. So, and you'll see how little I'm doing these pieces, you know. I told Tim, I said, no, you don't have to eat the whole thing or half the thing. Get you a little sliver and try it, and hopefully it won't be too much for you. Because the last thing I want to do is turn somebody off of peppers and make or give them such a bad experience they get sick when they eat something with pepper in it. You know, I want to encourage people to like peppers and to enjoy them, not do something like that. So there's a little tiny piece I'm trying of that. It's about the size of that other one that gave me the sweats and stuff. So. It's similar. It may be because I've already tried the chocolate one that it don't feel as hot. It could be that my endorphins are already like, oh no, we're done reacting. But that one didn't feel as hot. It's trying to hit me on the tongue, but I'm not really feeling it. That one tasted more sweet. And I've tried some peppers and they've been really, really sweet. One of my buddies, I'm growing some of his crosses. He's up in Canada. And I tried one of his peppers and I told him, I said, man, that thing is really sweet. And then the heat hits you, and it's not a super hot. It's one of the little peppers. Kind of about the size of a Tabasco, but I said, man, that thing was really sweet. So it's in my throat. Didn't really hit me much on the tongue. I can feel it in my mouth, but it's not as bad as the chocolate one. That could be because I just ate a piece of the chocolate one. Tasted a lot sweeter. The heat was similar though. And you can see I'm making saliva over here. But heat was similar to the chocolate one. So and I don't know if anybody's writing in the chat.
I don't see
I can't see it.
it. Load.
Gonna wash that piece down, make sure it goes down the hatch. And then we're gonna wait. Oh, there's the flare up from the water. Got a hair in my face. But ooh, that flare up. Ooh, it's coming up out of the throat. But yeah, that one was sweeter. I did do a video earlier today where I showed all the peppers real good. Man, I tell you, everybody's doing fires today. See smoke everywhere. I did a video earlier where I showed all the pods according to their names. So I'll be putting that out soon, so that way people can see the pod and then see what its name is. Like this here's a Bigfoot. That's a Bigfoot there. Anybody chatting?
I think mine quit.
Oh yeah?
I mean, it's still playing, but it don't show anything new.
Oh, okay.
The last thing it shows is Jack and Danae, just enough to taste the flavors. I can try refreshing it. See if it's still up to par.
Oh, they might be setting off fireworks. That might be what all that smoke is.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they was just doing fires.
Where's it at?
Up the road.
Looks like it's right there.
It's up the road. You can hear all the kids.
Okay. Must be in the road right there above the house. Hmm. Yeah, I know. It looks like it's right up above the house. Ooh. Did it scare you? Huh?
So,
Yep, I hear them.
noisy.
Yeah, it's noisy here.
You would think there'd be a whole bunch of people flocking over here to watch. Just the other day on Charlie's Friday Night Live, they was talking about hot honey. You know, there's a lot of different peppers you can use in hot honey to get a lot of different flavors out of the pepper and the heat.
Well, we like infusing some honey.
Yeah, I do. I've done all different kinds of hot honey.
I like to too. I may not eat the hot honey, but I like working in it. Infusing it,
I do too.
especially if I'm working with other flavors going into it too.
Yep. So I mean, they were using habaneros, and Brian from Castle Hives was using ghost pepper and
You got a message.
cayenne, I think. Red hot cayenne.
Jack and Danae say, yeah, we are starting to experiment. Did some jalapeno ones last night.
So if you're doing, like Bob does them, he does it fresh. But the way he does it is, he does the infusion in his bottling tank. And so he sets his temperature up on his bottling tank after he's pulled it out of his bucket. So, you know, we're talking around the end time before the bottling. He pulls it out of his bucket and puts it in his bottling tank. He lets the heat from the bottling tank reduce the moisture back down. And he puts all of his pepper chunks and pieces in a bag, so that way it's easy to remove it. But that's the way he showed doing it on his video.
Okay, Jack and Danae said, yeah, ours were frozen, but they were from last year's garden harvest.
See, I dry all my stuff down. I don't freeze it. Because if you're freezing it, most of the time you can't, I mean, if you try to eat it raw, it's going to be mushy. So unless you're using it for cooking, you know, but I mainly use it to add heat to a dish. So if dried, it's fine with me. Turn it into a powder. Put some of that powder on something.
Yeah. I mainly would dry stuff to use in honey too myself when I do it.
But you can do it wet or dry. It don't really matter. I mean, what matters is how you go about the different challenges presented by the ingredients you're using.
Yeah.
And I list on my ingredient list. So that way people know, cause like was mentioned on Charlie's Live. Oh, peanut butter honey. Let me try that peanut butter honey. Oh, it's too bad I'm allergic to peanut butter. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's got peanut butter in it. It's better to be safe than sorry. All that kind of stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, just like whenever I make bath and body products and soap and stuff, I have to watch certain things. And in herbs and such, I like using a lot of dried herbs. I've got a couple I will freeze, but not many.
So that is the Reaper of Death peach.
Oh, that's the pretty one. Oh, that camera does not do it justice. That is a beautiful little pepper.
Well, there's no light.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. You'd have to have a flashlight shine on it to show its color. It's a very peachy color.
Oh yeah.
It's got a nice stinger. Very bumpy. So we're going to try it next. It's probably going to have a completely different flavor.
They said that's a better idea. Well, for us on the drying aspect, that kind of cuts. Well, that and it cuts you out on, as far as like infusing in honey. Drying stuff cuts out that having to worry about moisture.
Well, that's what they
altogether
said on Charlie's stream.
Yeah. So, yeah, it just basically cuts it out.
Man, this thing's bumpy.
Now, it sounds like Bob's pretty much got it figured out on doing his.
Doing it his
Yeah,
way, yeah.
yeah. Not everybody probably has that, though, to do it the way he's doing it.
And then I think Gus Mitchell does it both hot and fresh and dried. I think he does both.
Well, there's a lot of people that does fresh and they heat the honey, but the problem is you have to watch how hot you heat the honey, or you basically ruin all of the good that's within the honey.
Yeah, Brian mentioned he heats his honey up and he's using powder. I don't do that. Our honey stays at whatever temperature the house is in. So, you know, if it's 90 degrees out and the house is like 80 inside, it's at that temperature, you know. But we're never like heating it up above whatever the room temperature is.
Even whenever I make the honey soap that I make, I don't heat it up and thin it down or anything, because even for the skin, I still want that benefit that you can get from that honey to be in the product. So I leave it at that thickness regardless. And it might be a little harder to stir in, but it works. Because that soap will heat it up anyhow.
So I enjoy growing my peppers. I get enjoyment out of it. So here's my piece of that, if you can see it.
Hopefully.
I know it's getting dark out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I seen it. Sorry about that. I thumped it.
So the burn on that one's different. It's like a slow. But yeah, the burn on that one ain't as intense as them other ones. But it feels like it might be a builder, so it builds up over time rather than hitting you right then and there. So I can feel the burn on my tongue. Yeah, it's still in my mouth. It's going down towards the throat now, and it's on the tip of the tongue. I think talking flares it up, but I mean, it's hard for me to describe a flavor for it, to be honest with you. My taste buds might just be shot. We'll flare it up some more. Yeah, you want to plump your lips. Put some of that on there and plump them right up.
Oh.
And it'll plump up whoever they happen to kiss. I'll plump them right up too. Oh.
My phone will quit again.
But yeah, I mean, I can feel it. It's decreased. It's moved down where I drank some of that water. I don't think the flare up on it was as bad as that other one. Yeah, I enjoy hot stuff. I don't enjoy that Mike's Hot Honey you buy in the store. That stuff's terrible. It just tastes bad. It's not even really that hot. It just tastes bad. Every time I've tried it. I don't know why. They might be using other honey from other places. But yeah, that stuff don't taste good to me. People love it though. If they didn't love it, it wouldn't be in the stores. So I like the real honey, and then you add some heat to it, and then you take it and you put it on something like ribs or steak. It'll cook the heat down. So if you put it on, like if you put like a Scotch bonnet level, so not 1,000,000 Scoville, but like 3 to 5 or whatever a Scotch bonnet is. You put that on some ribs like 30 minutes beforehand. Hot honey that's your main heating. Pepper in your hot honey is something like a Scotch bonnet. You put it on ribs like 30 minutes before they're done. You're probably not going to taste the heat. That's how bad it cooks out. So I've actually got the pepper squeezins from doing the hot honey, and you put some of that on some ribs, and then after they're done, you can just scrape them seeds and that pepper debris right off the top of it. You don't even need that. The heat's done baked right into them ribs, and they warm. I mean, they weren't too hot for me. I enjoyed them, but they were up there, you know. So yeah, you gotta watch how you cook it, because you can cook the heat right out of it. But that's one of the main purposes I see for hot honey is cooking, especially if it's really hot honey, because you can cook it out so easily. Somebody might need something so hot that they may not enjoy just eating it out of the jar, because they're cooking with it.
My phone's messed up again, so I can't see if anyone's saying anything. I'm trying.
But
I don't think they are.
of course, I strain my hot honey. I want that honey like honey, nice and smooth, and I don't want a bunch of grit in it. Think about how unappealing that sounds. Well, what'd you taste? Grit, sandpaper. That don't sound too appealing to me. So I like it to be nice and smooth. What are we going to try next?
I'm still trying to get connected again.
What is this one here? I think it says 25 on it. Or it's 23. That one there's 25, so this one's a 23. Let's see what 23 is on the list.
Oh, my phone
The
is
Tiberius
messed up.
Mahler Caramel. Okay, that's what that one is. Let's see, something looks like it's going to be easy to de-seed.
Looks like you got 4 watching. It's not me, because mine are what.
This looks like it'll be easy to de-seed. Let's see. Number 18. This is the Reaper Purple Peach. So, and it's a very beautiful light color. I know you can't see it too well. Try to light up this candle. It's a very beautiful light color pod. So right now I'm just taking in my little knife here, and I'm trying to slowly work from the top down to cut the seeds out.
Okay, right back home. Jack and Danae said they're still here, and oops, that's pretty. Of course, I was inside, so I'm not trying to get this thing hooked up. I don't know which pepper they're talking about.
Might be this one I'm holding. The purple. Yeah, this is the, let me read it off here again. The Reaper Purple Peach.
Oh, yeah, that was a pretty one.
Yep, so I'm going to...
Okay, the white one. This is one they said.
Yeah, it's not really white. It's
lighter than that other peach.
Color, yeah. You want to go grab the flashlight?
Yeah, I can. I wouldn't try to use my phone, but it'll probably go off.
I should have went live earlier, but I was eating my meal. I didn't want to do this on an empty stomach, you know, because obviously hot peppers. So, and I'm not using no StreamYard. I don't mess around with StreamYard. So I'm sorry I can't invite a bunch of people on to chat. Woo! You're going to blind me with it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm holding it. Here you go.
Woo!
I don't want you touching it with them hands. You get pepper hands on it. Yeah, I don't like that heat on my hands.
Well, why don't you grab me that little flashlight?
Oh, we'll
on the
hang
key
in
range,
there?
yeah.
Okay. You better wipe it down, though. I don't want to burn it.
Woo! It come up on that burp a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Yeah, I mean, don't let somebody try to peer pressure you into eating a whole super hot. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. There ain't nothing wrong with trying a little piece of it.
Here you go.
Oh, I think there's over 6,000 different varieties of pepper. So yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look how it glows.
It looks like a lot. Oh my.
So let's see if I can give it a...
Okay, Jack and Danae said, it's all good long as you headed to Joey's live in 10 minutes, LOL. And then they said, Jack and Danae said, yeah, we like slightly hot, not burning.
Well, I didn't know if anybody was going live or not. What's wrong, blinding
You
you?
blinded me.
Like you did me.
I didn't mean to.
Smells good. Right now I'm just moving
Okay.
these out of the water.
Jack and Danae said, that looks like a Reaper lantern, LOL.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it did.
There we go. Well, let's see. There we go. It's a pretty good sized piece there. Put it down. I don't know why I need that to eat it.
Yeah.
So, here's my piece. If you can see that.
Well, it looks like it's lit up. Woo! Oh. I don't know if we got a
That's got a sweet fruitiness to it. Maybe citrus.
I was gonna say we got a family of raccoons have been coming on the porch at night. I don't think they'll come while we're out here though. You say it's fruity?
Maybe citrusy. It's got a burn to it, I'll give you that.
How hot? 1 to 10.
It's getting up there.
Oh.
Boy, that goes right
Okay.
for the nose.
Jack and Danae said, woo-wee, that was a big piece, LOL, double what we would have done, ha ha.
Well, I'll tell you right now, that's going right for the nose.
Yeah, he don't get his pepper hot loving from his mama. That's for sure. That part don't come from me. Now growing, yeah, I love to grow stuff. So, he gets that from me.
Ooh, that's hot.
I smell that thing all the way over here. Whew.
Got my head sweating everywhere. Man, that thing's hot. Well, what time is it?
Let's see. Wait a minute. Jack and Danae said, haha, our girls love the hot stuff. Have no idea where it came from. It's 7:59. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm going to get off if he's going live. So, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for joining.